What's happening, Barons?
On this week's episode, we'll watch a thrilling recap of International Night,
Hear what to expect for our upcoming Black History Month speaker series,
and check in with our Baron athletes.
I'm Abby Mears.
And I'm Megan McCarriger.
And you're watching BCC TV. What's going on in the news this week, Megan?
In local news, Maryland Governor Wes Moore signed emergency legislation into law this past Tuesday that will ban local law enforcement from formally facilitating federal immigration arrests. This ban is causing 9 sheriff offices within Maryland to immediately end any 287G agreements with ICE.
These agreements are used by the federal government to help ICE agents take people into custody who they allege are illegal. Moore is calling ICE an unaccountable agency with seemingly unlimited resources, with this new legislation focusing on one of the prioritizations of Marylander safety.
In BCC News, MCPS just announced the launch of a new proactive safety tool called Violence Observation and Lead Tracking Artificial Intelligence, or VOLT AI. It aims to strengthen school safety by notifying staff of potential safety concerns within the school, making it easier to respond quickly. It will work within the existing security cameras at school, and it's stated that no decision or action will be taken by Volt AI on its own.
Volt AI is being piloted in 3 schools across MCPS: Magruder, Seneca Valley, and BCC. This pilot is scheduled to begin on March 2nd. This pilot will be on short term, only lasting for a month, with the goal being able to help staff respond more effectively to safety concerns.
In other BCC news, last week was International Night. I'm so mad I missed it.
Me too. The food always looks so yummy, and the performances are always so fun to watch.
Well, lucky for you, Abby, we have a play-by-play right now of last Thursday. Let's check it out. Goodness, watching that made me even more jealous.
Right? I was so sad not to have the in-school assembly, but I'm glad all of our bands were still celebrated.
I mean, it's pretty important that everyone can recognize each other's culture and history.
Especially during the month of February. Let's learn a bit more about Black History Month.
Happy Black History Month for the rest of my life.
Jada, can you come back?
For there was always light, if only we're brave enough to see it, if only we're brave enough to be it.
What's up, Barons? Today we're here with Mr. Lewis to talk about Jason Reynolds' visit later today at BCC. So how about you tell us a little bit about yourself, Mr. Lewis?
I'm the NYC coordinator here at BCC. I also teach IB, Lang, and Lit. And I guess the reason why you guys are here, I'm the BSU sponsor, as well as the sponsor for the Equity Justice Initiative, which is why Jason Reynolds is coming here to BCC. The Equity Justice Initiative was started by us, former Baron, MJ Peak. She graduated last year, and she wanted BSU to be a little bit more social justice oriented. Students engage one-on-one with figures like Jason Reynolds.
And for those who don't know who Jason Reynolds is, can you give us a little bit of background on him?
Jason Reynolds' is home team. He grew up in PG County in Oxon Hill. His mom was a special education teacher, and through his love for hip hop, he decided to become a writer, right? Because he saw what MCs were doing on the mic and said, hey, I can go ahead and do that on the page, right? And so he likes to say that he writes love letters to young people because he wants to go ahead and in his art represent the lived experiences that a lot of people of color go through that are not necessarily widely represented in young adult literature.
With all that said, what would you say is like the importance of him coming to our school out of like everywhere in the county?
Well, the tagline for the Equity Justice Initiative is Power Dreaming, Students Reclaiming Joy in Education. And so each year we get together and we power dream, meaning we look at the impossible and make it possible, right? And so one of the authors that came to mind after we got our 2 authors last year was Elizabeth Acevedo, right? That was the #1 individual we wanted. Through my contacts, I found out that Elizabeth, or Liz, as I like to call her now because we're cool, is good friends with Jason. They're actually best friends, right? And so I know that Miss Young, I shout out Miss Young and all of the great work she does here at BCC. She is adamant about her 9th graders reading All American Boys. So I said, hey, if we're gonna get Elizabeth Acevedo, let's go ahead and get Jason Reynolds. And the reason that Jason Reynolds for me is so impactful is that he is an example of a young man of color who grew up in PG County, not too far from Montgomery County, who dreamed big, and now he's basically seeing all of his dream realized.
And so how can our fellow Barons also participate or watch his come speak?
All arts, English, and social studies classes will be attending. We had to go ahead and eliminate some of the social studies classes because of the size of the auditorium as far as capacity.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
All right.
Back to you, Abby and Megan.
Thank you guys for showcasing more about what Black History Month means to us and writers alike.
We should celebrate everybody around us with all of our wins, no matter who's behind it.
Certainly our Baron athletes can grant that.
Let's send it over to our sports anchors to cover this past week's report.
What's up, Barons? We've enjoyed a bit of a short week, but our Baron athletes never stop the grind. Starting off with basketball, last Friday, our boys basketball team unfortunately lost against Blake 55-69. On Tuesday, they played against Damascus and unfortunately lost 52-71. On Thursday, they played Whitman. Show up tonight and watch the game against Rockville. Good luck, Barons. Next, girls basketball had a game last Friday against Blake and won 61-40. They also played Damascus on Tuesday, winning 59-30, and had another game against Whitman yesterday. Tonight, they play at home against Rockville. Show up and cheer them on.
Barons Swim and Dive finished off their season strong at the North Region Championships on Saturday. Boys placed 3rd and girls tied for 3rd, both with 258 points. Congratulations to Daniel Pevsner for winning the 50-yard freestyle. Haley Hammond for winning the 100-yard butterfly, and Virginia Hines for placing first in both the 100-yard freestyle and the 100-yard backstroke. Congratulations to our swimmers and divers for their hard work and success this season.
Moving on to indoor track and field, we've had some amazing finishes at the state meet. Congrats to Alexia Leitsader for placing first in the 3,200 meter and third in the 1,600 meter. Also, congrats to Tobin Connolly for placing second in the boys 1,600 meter. Keep up the great work.
Bocce has been on a winning streak these past few weeks. On Saturday, they beat Magruder 11-8. Great work, Barons. We're looking forward to some amazing games both tonight and coming soon.
Make sure to cheer on our athletes and represent our school spirit. I'm Grant.
And I'm Ainata. Back to you, Abby and Megan.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
And that's all for this week, Barons.
Check back in next week for news, updates, and humor.
Keep the spring sport preparation high.
And icy sidewalks low.
I'm Abby Mears.
And I'm Megan McCarriger. And
we're signing off. What's up, Barons? No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look into my eyes.
Didn't see you there.
Okay.
3, 2,
3,
2, 1.
Wait.
And that's all for this week, Barons.